All right, just thought I'd share a few things about some things I expected on this walk that did or didn't happen, maybe mostly didn't happen, and some things I didn't expect about this walk. I know some people are curious, plus, I figure if anybody else wants to walk across America, might be some things to know. Or doing any big walks, Pacific Crest Trail, Appalachian Trail, the I forget what the name of the one that goes all the way from east to west across America. So just some things to think about. So I expected my legs to be sore like all the time from all the walking, and they're not. My muscles are doing great. At the end of the day, I'm feeling fine. Not feeling like major stretching needed. I'm not feeling like achy or sore. So that's been a kind of a surprise for me. Um, I kind of expected to have a little more, maybe crotch rash. It's funny because my brother actually asked me about it before I left, and I expected some. And surprisingly, I had very little. That may just be me. I just been lucky. But that's, I guess, all dependent on, you know, what kind of thighs you have, how much you sweat, kind of underwear you wear, things like that can really affect that. So for this walk, I'm mostly wearing the longer underwear, which I'm sure is helping a lot. So let's see, what else do I have down here? Oh, I expected a lot more blisters on my feet. Um, I've been doing some hikes prior to this, getting myself ready, and have gotten some really nasty blisters. But I haven't had one blister on this walk so far. Of course, now I'm going to get a bunch now that I'm saying that. But I actually had to wear, for a long time, I was wearing these little silicone, they call them toe caps. I call them little toe rubbers. I had to wear one over my right pinky toe because no matter what I was doing, I was getting a blister on that. Um, all the other blisters kind of healed up and kind of calloused over, and I wasn't really getting blisters, but my right pinky toe, no matter what. So that was an unexpected thing, not getting any blisters. So that's good. My feet haven't been sore at all, which I really expected. Um, I expect a lot more law enforcement contact, just like, hey, are you okay, or what are you doing out here walking on this road? And haven't really had any. I had one, I would say, official contact of, hey, are you, what, where are you heading? What you up to? What you doing? And I was a CHP officer back in California, and he actually ended up donating some money to the cause. So that turned out good. Um, I expected to be having less good meals. I expected to be eating a lot more of my peanut butter and tortillas. But people have been feeding me a little bit, quite a bit actually. And I've been hitting towns more and being able to buy food from places to take with me to have for either that night's meal or the next day's meal. So those are some things. I expected to not be sleeping very well, but I've actually been sleeping really well, and I think I'm probably actually getting more sleep than I was getting at home because I've always been a night owl, so we'd go to bed super late, and I was usually one of the first ones up. Still not super early because I'm not a morning person, but I wasn't able to sleep very well at home, and I'm sure a lot of it's just because I'm tired at the end of the night, and I've just been sleeping really well. So that's been a surprise. Um, some of the things I wasn't expecting, um, knee pimples, because I always wear shorts, and this entire walk I've been wearing pants, so it's rubbing on my knees. And I'm sure it's mostly from ingrown hair kind of things, but it looks like my knees are just bumpy and covered in pimples, which is kind of weird. So that was unexpected. My shin splints that I've been resting on the last couple of days, definitely wasn't expecting those. And it just kind of came out of the blue, like all of a sudden just started hurting. It wasn't like a slow progression, like, oh, it's a little bit sore, a little bit sore, getting sore. It was just boom. All of a sudden I'm hurting and swollen and in pain. And so that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting my hands to be sunburnt like they were the first few days when I started walking because it was the only part of my body really exposed. Wearing a big old hat, long sleeve shirt, long pants, everything. So I didn't even think about my hands pushing that cart being exposed to the sun. So a few days into it, I had to get some gloves because I hate putting lotion on my hands. So the gloves help. Um, wasn't expecting people to. I think I mentioned this before. I wasn't expecting people to actually hand me cash when I tell them what I'm doing, and several people had just donated. Not tons of money. I'm not walking around with a bank in my wallet, but people have handed me cash that I've been able to add to this and use for the cause. So that's been great. And the biggest thing, obviously, I wasn't expecting was just so much kindness from people. I'm saying that people stopping to see if I need water, seeing if I need to be, if I'm okay, offer me a ride, offer me a place to sleep, bringing me food. I mean, actually coming out with a barbecue and hanging out and cooking and barbecuing for me, and inviting people and just having a little party on the side of the road. That was awesome. So all this stuff has just been incredible to see. So just a few things I just wanted to share, like I said, in case anybody is thinking of doing something similar to this, and in case anybody was curious. So that was my kind of short list, or my list as of to this moment, of things I had expected and didn't happen, or things I didn't expect and did happen. So, all right, so that's that. So I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for tonight. All right. So thank you to everybody. Thanks for all the kindness I've received, all the support, and we'll talk to everybody later. Have a good one. Keep on moving.